Cancer, what's going on? Happy Cancer season. Happy birthday. I do apologize for just now doing a reading for you all, but here we are. So let's go ahead and hop into it and check in on you and the person on your mind, how you all are showing up for one another, the situation, outcome you all are aligned with right now, okay? Before we do that, I just want to take a moment to just do a little bit of breathing, some affirmations very quickly. If you don't want to do it or don't want to listen, just fast forward, all right? But if you do, you can just listen or follow along with me. We're just going to breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and just say some positive things, all right? So Cancer, here we go. You can breathe in through the nose. And you can repeat, I trust myself and my own inner wisdom, my own guidance, my connection with Source, God, the Creator, the Almighty. I am always in alignment with my best timeline, my best self. I'm always constantly becoming the best version of me. Abundance, joy, prosperity, good luck, good health, wealth, all flow to me easily and effortlessly. I am whole. I am already complete. I am loved. I am more than enough. And what is meant for me will never pass me by. All right, Cancer. That's just some good stuff to get you in a good place. Hopefully it does, right? Okie dokie. Now let's have some fun, right? We're here to have fun. We're having an experience. We are spirit experiencing itself and all the different versions of itself. Let's look at life in that way. All right? So many good things are happening. All right, Cancer, here we go. Happy birthday to Nicole. Nicole's a Cancer. Happy birthday to Bridget, one of my best friends. She's a Cancer. All right. All right, so many cards coming out. All right, here we go. All right. We got the shark. We got the shark. So this could be a fellow water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. This could also be an Aquarius or someone with Aquarius in their chart, okay? Because this is like my Five of Swords card. All right. And let me show you. This is how you're showing up, Cancer, with the fox and the crow energy, okay? Whoever your person is, this could be someone new, or this is someone that you see a lot of opportunity with the crow spirit. A number of you, Cancer, I do feel, just want to be honest, I do feel a sense that you could be torn, okay, between, you could be torn between two people, and it's storming outside. It's just starting to storm, so here we go. But yes, you could be torn between two people. You could, because Fox is a partner card, okay? So there can be someone, I don't know if you're with this person or not, but there's someone that you feel like, you know, like you call this person home almost, or you call this, or you feel like this person, um, is your life partner. Okay, there's Junior. um, so, but then I'm kind of getting the vibe that there could be someone else here that you see new opportunity with. I don't feel like you all, I mean, if it's like a whole third party situation, then so be it, right? But for the cancers that I'm connecting with, I don't feel like that's the situation. I don't get that you're committed to, any one person. I feel like there's a sense of commitment that I'm getting with you towards someone else, okay? But then there's this person, your shark, who like I said, you're feeling like there's an opportunity to build something real, okay? Like you would take this person seriously, okay? Like, in terms of being a potential life partner, wife, husband, okay? Your spouse. Now, for some reason, I don't know, your person is coming up. I'm going to clarify them, when we clarify with the tarot, but they're coming up like they're frustrated, they're suppressing their emotions, okay? Whoever this is, they could be dealing with a lot, maybe in the connection with you or even outside of the connection with you. It just feels like their defenses are up, okay? And I kind of get the vibe like if this person's not talking to you, Cancer, they're not talking to you because they're not ready. This is like the vibe, like, when you're angry and you're very emotional and you're like telling someone, I just need my space. I need some space. And it may not have anything to do with you. For some of you, it's just like they're dealing with some things emotionally, all right? And they're having a hard time being honest about it without coming off angry. So I feel like they don't want to do that. But you see it, you're showing up like the crow. Crow is very wise energy, okay? So it's like your high priestess energy, Cancer. You are the high priestess. So your higher level of consciousness, you're picking up on this person's energy. It doesn't matter if they try to hide it. You just have like higher insight about it, okay? But you're wise enough to kind of like hang back and observe. I think you're observing this person. You're watching them. Crows are highly intelligent. They have an excellent memory. I'm hearing like pattern recognition. So you're very aware of pattern, okay? Let me see. This person's pattern, okay, Hand of Cards is coming right out. Let's take it. All right, so Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling, okay, is the situation. Because I kind of get the vibe like a number of you want to take a chance on who this shark is, okay? This is the strongest storyline that's coming through. You want to take a chance on this person. They may know, whoever this is, Cancer, they may know that you still like look at someone else like a partner, okay? With that Fox energy. And that could be one reason why they're irritated. All right. So it would be a little risky. Yeah, and see, I'm seeing not enough. Okay. So frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, that could be your person. All right. Right now, they're just not like, they feel like they're not getting enough in the connection, or overall, like I said, I think there may also be things going on in their life too. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see what you want. What does Cancer want here? In this, okay. Wow, these cards are camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories, okay? That's that crow energy. The crow hold, it says the crow holds within its mind's eye the past, the present, and the future. Okay, it can peer into the future. All right. I'm going to come back to camera with what I'm getting, because the camera, I feel, is looking back and it's reminiscing. And I feel like a part of you is reminiscing about a past relationship, or, you know, the past. Some of you could be experiencing like already like just some, okay, hold on. Just want to say this. Some of you are experiencing issues with who this shark is, and it's like causing you, and we are in Mercury retrograde, so it's causing you maybe like to think about, you know, someone from your past. All right. A partner from your past. Okay. Let's see. All right, and let's see what is currently, what's stopping Cancer from getting what they want here in this connection. What's stopping Cancer? Love. Okay, Cancer, so let's start with clarifying this energy, this shark energy, okay? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's funny. I saw the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Emperor came up face down, but I saw the King of Pentacles, and I was like, that's their person. Okay. Cancer, I feel like this person, whoever this shark is, they don't question like who they are to you. They feel like their decision has been made. It's almost like they're saying, like, my decision is made. This is how I feel, you know. This is a very committed person, okay? They feel like they have a lot to offer. They have a lot to offer you. This is someone who knows what they want. Like, if you all aren't together, this person knows they want partnership, okay? Like, this is someone who would say, I don't know, they just feel like they know who they are. They know that they, you know, have a lot to offer. They, this is somebody very stable, grounded. It's just like this type of person would say, you know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. It just feels like they're frustrated. Okay. Like, for a number of you, I'm hearing them say, like, I've already made my choice. Like, my choice is I'm with Cancer. Like, there's no question. I'm just, you know, I'm struggling right now to tell Cancer how I feel for some reason, okay? So it's, I mean, just that's how I would read it. Like, it's almost like they're with you. They've made their decision to be with you. So what's going on? I feel like you've made your choice too. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you've made your choice too. Like, it's very clear almost for you. You're like, this is who I should be with. This is, you know, this is also like success. Okay. Yeah, it's very, like, you're seeing the light almost. You're seeing the light. But there's something here about the past. Someone from the past. Okay. Let me see. Hand of cards. Let's clarify the situation. Death. Look, a new beginning, a new start. That's whenever I see this crow, I always look at that like the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a new start, a new beginning that is manifesting here. And it's like you can see it with who this is. See, you have the Six of Cups, the past, reconciliation. A number of you, I don't know, with death, you have, like, what's going on here is there's a new chapter beginning, but it's almost like about reconciling the past before moving forward, okay? Oh, okay. So some of you, how this is coming through is almost like you have, first, you know, my condolences if this is the case, but some of you were widowed, okay? So that's why it's coming through so strongly with the fox. You know, you are having to move on, you know, from someone that you were with, either married or not, but you may have felt like, you know, that's who you were going to spend your life with. And so now there's somebody new here who's very serious. Okay. But in order, it's almost like the universe is saying, and that can be the enlightenment that you're getting here, Cancer, with the Ace of Swords. You're in this awareness, you know, you're like, in order for me to have something new, I'm going to have to release the past. I'm going to have to let go of, it's like this reminiscing. I'm going to have to move forward. And for a number of you, that's difficult. You're going to have to step into the unknown. It's like you've experienced all that you could experience with someone else, and you know that, okay? And this is literally the universe, like, looking at you and saying, you know what you have to do to come over to the other side, okay? You know what you have to let go. Yeah, and as I say that, the Three of Swords with the World. Wow. Let's say, like, even if you have to, it's almost like you really care about someone. If your situation is not that you, because that's going to only resonate maybe with one person, I don't know, in terms of being widowed. But it's almost like it really breaks your heart, you know, having to completely let go of someone. Almost like you don't want to hurt them, but you know it's something that you have to do in order to be free. You know that that chapter has to close, okay? As I'm seeing the world with the Three of Swords. Saturn. Clarify what Cancer wants. The Hangman. It's almost like, you know, I'm seeing for a number of you, because I'm even seeing the Five of Cups. For some of you, I'm like seeing you say, like, I just need a moment to, you know, remember and process this, because there's a new chapter here. There's something new unfolding. I can see it. And even if you all can't see it, Cancer, you can sense it. You know, like you're about to move into, you're closing a book and you're starting another, you know, for another life, okay, with someone else here. And so with the Hangman, you're kind of sitting there like, I just need a moment. I need a moment to reflect. I need a moment to, it's funny, the Hangman comes right before death, 12, 13. I just need a moment to look back at everything. And yeah, it's like I'm almost seeing you, you know, getting on some sort of, you know, boat or ship or plane. You know, for some of you, you could be moving, okay? And you're just like, let me just get one last look. It feels very emotional, okay? So let me get one last look. And it's like, this is the universe holding out its hand, like, you know, trust me. You know, there's a new life ahead of you, okay? I think some of you are also wondering, like, if you're making the right choice, if you're making the right decision. You want to, it's funny because the Hangman is also about perspective. You see how she's upside down? It's, you know, looking at things in a different way. So a number of you maybe want to like double check, you know, like take a moment, look at things from a different perspective, and know that, because you're very logical right now with the crow spirit, okay? I'm hearing like, this is important and I can't go back, all right? This is a big decision. Maybe it's like giving time, like the Five of Cups is grieving, you know? It's mourning a loss. And then you have love. So what you want, apparently what's, you know, stopping you or delaying what you want. Let's see. Clarify love. The Ace of Wands. It's funny, passion. That's passion. Okay, that's like seizing the moment. Okay. It's an opportunity, and it's action oriented, but it's inspired action. It's taking action. Look at the heart, right? Burning. All right, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. Clarity, right? Truth. There's nothing really delaying this new start. Okay? I feel like Cancer, you almost know what you have to do. It's just the past is kind of stopping you from doing that. Okay? Either all the scenarios that I gave you, thinking about what's happened in the past, and like you don't want that to happen again. A number of you, maybe you're like, I know what I have to do. It's just, you're thinking about it, right? Even the Hangman, thinking about it. When the universe is saying, you have to do what you're called to do. You have to move in a way that you feel speaks to you and operate from the heart. It's not about operating from the mind. It's doing what is on your heart. What do you feel? You know, if you look to, it almost looks like it's a meditative energy, right? When you close your eyes and you're still, what feels right? What feels right? Let go of the past. Let go of, the memories, right? Because what you want too is to sit and think about the memories, think about the past. You want a moment to reflect on the past. But I think they're saying, like, the past is gone. The past doesn't even really exist. And that's true. The present this is it. Okay? The only reason why the past exists is because we give life to it. We give energy to it. But I think the only thing stopping you from having what you want, because whoever this is, I don't know, I get a vibe like they have what you want. Okay? Partnership, commitment, they have it. They have it to offer. They have it to give. That's why with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, these are people that are not going to chase. They're not going to prove themselves to you or show, tell you like, hey, this is what I can offer you, this, that, and the third. No, this is someone who is well established. All right. They are in their masculinity, very comfortable in their masculinity. Okay. And so yeah, a number of you, like, I'm also getting to, like, a number of you know you can't operate the same way that you've operated with anyone else with who this is. Okay, so there's almost this feeling of needing, like, you know that you'll have to submit or surrender in some sort of way. And that, for a number of you, is a lot. Okay, but with love being here, this is the universe saying inspired action, like this connect. And it's not just saying from you either, Cancer, it's from the both of you, because your person could be very much in their ego as well. I don't get ego from you. I don't get ego in a sense of like, because ego really is, us being in the illusion that we are separated from our godlike consciousness. That's truly what the ego is. But, whoever this is, there's ego there. But I don't really get that type of ego with you. I think, yeah, the both of you, you and this Emperor, you and the person, I think it's both clear that you both want this, but both of you have to get on the same page. One, you have to act as one. Remember, like I just said, ego is the separation, but to act together, that's when you have the lovers. It's a divine union. It's the masculine and the feminine operating together as one. Right now, there's separation. Okay, you all are kind of on two separate, pages. You're looking towards the past, they're looking towards the future. But you all aren't on the same page in the present moment. And the present is how you create the future. Okay? So this opportunity is there. It's there for you all to have this new start, this new beginning. Okay? So let's see what outcome you all are aligning. Ooh, wow. There's the sword and rose. Okay? So you have butterfly and paradise. Okay? Beautiful. So obviously, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Okay. And then you have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. That's beautiful. All right. So we're going to get into this over on part 2. The link for that is in the description, top of the comments. And we're going to talk about this outcome and what it means for you and your person moving forward together, what I see. Okay. We're going to dive deeper into this person's feelings about you, Cancer, their feelings about the connection with you, what they want overall, their perception of you, what they feel you want, all right, how they think you feel. We're going to pull the best romantic outcome for you two in this lifetime. And timeline of forward movement, whatever you want. I'll tell you the timeline that I get, and then we're going to pull the call to action for each of you. How should each of you be showing up in this connection? What are you guided to do? All right. So Cancer, if you feel like that's going to help you out, then you can follow me over to watch the second part of your reading. And if this is where we part ways, love you all. Happy birthday. I'll see you next time. Peace.